The very first time George Washington raised the American flag, the British thought he was surrendering. The Grand Union flag had the British Union Jack in the corner with 13 stripes running alongside it, and it looked almost exactly like the flag of the East India Company. When British officers spotted it going up in Prospect Hill, they ordered their men to stand down and cease fire. It didn't take long for them to figure out the colonists weren't stopping, but it bought the Americans a few minutes to keep fighting. The Flag Act of 1777 said the flag would have 13 stars and 13 stripes. That was about it. No orientation, no arrangement, no proportions. So you had flags with stars scattered among the stripes. Stars running up one side, vertical stripes, horizontal stripes. They didn't lock down the actual proportions until Taft signed an executive order in 1912. We've all heard the Betsy Ross story. We get that from her grandson about 94 years after the fact, and there's no historical evidence to support it. What there is evidence for is a fellow named Francis Hopkinson, who designed a flag and a couple of state seals and didn't get paid for any of it. They took the designs and used them anyway. And in 1794, when Vermont and Kentucky joined the Union, they added a stripe and a star for each new state, bringing the flag to 15 stripes and 15 stars. That was the flag flying over Fort McHenry during the War of 1812, and that's the flag Francis Scott Key saw from the British ship when he wrote the Star-Spangled Banner. In 1958, a 17-year-old named Robert Heft had a high school history project. He designed a flag with 50 stars, anticipating Alaska and Hawaii joining the Union, and his teacher gave him a B-. The teacher said he'd change the grade if Heft could get Congress to accept it. So the kid spent 2 years writing letters and working his congressman until Eisenhower picked his design out of 1,500 submissions. The teacher changed the grade. Heft went on to become a history teacher himself, and he lived long enough to see his version become the longest-running flag design in American history before he passed away in 2009. There's a flag code written in 1942 that covers how the flag is supposed to be handled. Can't burn it. Can't print it on clothing. Can't put it on things meant to be thrown away. Can't let it touch the ground. It passed through Congress and got signed by the president, but there's no enforcement, no teeth in it. And the funny part is, you'll see somebody wearing a jacket made of American flag material yelling at somebody else about not treating the flag properly. I come down on the side of, if you bought it, it's your personal property. If you take it off somebody else's flagpole and burn it, that's a different conversation entirely.